something that has to do with the pH level of the water. Anyway, they all caught it and died, and I'll clean it out this weekend. Drink? Both is.
Well, should we let this gentleman buy us both a drink? Yes. Awfully forward.
And 2 PBRs, please.
He's buying us PBR. He must be a real player.
You bought me a drink before. You know that, right?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Green Bay Packers.
No, girl, he did not.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway in
One more for my other
Foxborough.
friend here. How long you been drinking
Able to
tonight
get
so
this
far?
across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Well, thank you.
Jeff, I'm Aaron. This is Don and Tracy.
So you're gonna make a move on one of us, play? You're gonna walk off like last time.
They'll run it here.
Let's go!
Behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now Jones. That's going to be...
Man, you a little ass boy for running that slant.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield.
No.
Deep route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Niggas.
Throwing Jones. They'll drop it underneath to White. And he will have it down at the 37.
One of my teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He said, man, trying to watch the NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you got everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the first down.
Being chased out left. And that is too good there. That is second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw on second and 10. Jones. It's caught by Aguilar. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Damn!
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Pretty solid
start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means
Move the goddamn ball, boy. Move the ball.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On a handoff, it's White. They'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now a run with a fullback Johnson.
Nah.
Have a Patriots first
Nah.
down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And brought down, but not before they're inside the
Stay in that formation.
25.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
What is that smell?
On 2nd and 9, Jones. This is White on the screen.
Nay.
Brought down on what'll be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
That little freezer here. It all went bad.
New England on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd.
Get that little ass boy.
Boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Shit, can I open the window? No. Those don't work. And, I don't like opening them up because of the noise. But, I have an air conditioner.
Jones, complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Jones.
Like those photos.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Harris. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
I knew he was gonna do that shit.
Hunter Henry, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
I want to show you around first. Look at these guys.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, it's not working.
25-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
All right, just for the photos.
And on third and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be...
Let's go.
A sea of defenders had intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. They'll roll him out right. Pass incomplete.
Let's go. Run from the passer. Run from the passer. Yeah.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit it as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers rolling to his right. Caught on the right side by Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones.
Woo! Touchdown! I can easily stop this offense, bro. It's shitty. His offense is shitty. 1, 2, 3. His offense is shitty. It ain't like mine. It ain't big plays. His offense is little plays. Little plays. He can't. He a little boy. He a little boy. He take years to get down the field. It take me 10 seconds. No way. Yeah, buddy, yeah, buddy, buddy.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. They go with a shuffle pass and it's complete.
Better call a timeout, boy. Better call some out, boy.
It's going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. It's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Little ass boy. Use that timeout.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Jones. He sets the fire deep. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Oh, okay. Let's see what I can get going.
6-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
Didn't get lucky this game. I'm going to sit this one down.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change the whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to...
Hey! Scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Do the walk. Hey, do the pop walk. Do the pop walk. Hey. Spike it. Spike it.
3 yards. And the Packers on just 2 plays.
1, 2, 3.
Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
1, 2, 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back. We'll start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready.
Man, don't worry, we got that lockdown coverage.
Square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening.
Get him, Kenny Clark.
Don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel
Good shit, Clark. You forced him. You forced him, Clark.
But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Goodness, enough. Wait, watch the movie now. Watch the movie first, man.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. It's caught. Smith. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down.
Let's go.
They'll try and run with a fullback, Johnson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
1st down, here's one.
Kenny Clark! Oh my God, Kenny Clark, what are you doing?
There on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself,
You a little ass boy. You are a little ass boy.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw. Jones. He's got White here. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Throwing again on second down. Jones. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Jones.
Oh, shit. He got me there. He got me there.
But they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Flush to his right.
Get that ball out your hands, little boy. Jair Alexander on that. He on that.
And it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Dancing to his left. Smith catches left side.
My boy.
Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What's the extras is 3. I watch it every day. I'm just gonna skip to the best part.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Little ass boy. Little ass boy.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Completes it to Aguilar. And Aguilar is down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
Hey, I'm right in front of him.
1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They'll try and power it home here with a fullback Johnson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to...
Let's go!
At their own 16-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 84 yards. And the Packers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try.
Damn, he getting sturdy. He getting sturdy.
It's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup...
Get that shit out your hand, little boy.
Well, they've certainly had trouble blocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. Big play there for New England. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Jones. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
Playing around. And, best guys we can get in that rough house.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And boy, it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Skirts by him at the 35. And he's got room. There he goes, right side. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion.
Anyone else here right now? No. Where's his key, you think?
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the